Hi, my name is Tania. I'm your intuitive soul guide and founder here at Risla Retreat and Spa, and I'm here to help you to get in touch with your soul. So today we're back for another week of soul card reading for September 6th to the 12th. It's also my birthday week, so it'll be exciting to see what card message we have. So before we go into the card reading today, actually I want to share something exciting with you for October. So my dear friend Sarah and I, we have launched an online program which is half self-paced, half live in October 2nd to 31st, and it's called Harness Your Feminine Power. So it's a 30-day online journey where you learn to be empowered with your inner female wisdom. So in this online course for basically 1 month, we'll be working with 4 feminine archetypes: the maiden, the mother, the wild wise woman, and the crone. And each week we'll dive deep into tapping into the energies of these feminine archetypes and also connecting to them personally through finding our guides with each archetype through soul writing, which is what Sarah does, and also through other type of meditation or intuitive exercise and chanting as well. So if this interests you, I welcome you to invite you to check out the link in the bio. We have all the information there, and today is actually the last day to sign up for $249, our early bird special price, and then after that's $299, but still very affordable. And because every Saturday we're going to meet for 5 Saturdays for live Zoom workshops, and then Monday to Friday we're going to have a daily meditation in our private Facebook group, and on top of that there's also pre-recorded content for you to learn more about the energies of each archetype, and also weekly soul work we call sort of this homework, you could say, to tap into and integrate with the energy of the feminine archetype into our daily lives. So if this is interesting for you, this resonate with you, I invite you to click to the link in the bio to check it out, or if you have any question, you can always feel free to leave a comment or message me directly. All right, so let's get into this week's soul card reading, and before that we're going to go for our card tip of the week. So the card tip of the week, really just gonna go start with the very beginning. If you're a beginner, you don't have any cards, and you want to get started, what is the very first step? The very first step is just to find a card deck that you really like. So maybe you don't know even where to start. If you know of anybody who can give you some recommendations, please go ahead and ask them. I will also give my recommendation, which is actually all the card decks that I have used so far in all my videos. They're all great. Of course, the card deck that we're using today, the answer is simple, is also a great one to start with because it's very kind of like simple messages. You don't have to read into too much into them or to memorize the meaning of each card. So this card is actually a really good card just to start with as well. And of course, there's so many amazing card decks out there. It's impossible for me to know everyone. So if you also have any recommendations for people to start with for beginners card decks, well, you know, all card decks are really good for beginners, but I feel like, you know, some are actually easier to use than others just at the beginner stage. So if you have any recommendation, also feel free to leave in the comment below. Okay, so as you already know, the card deck of the week, we're going to use The Answer is Simple by Sonia Choquette again, just to keep things light and simple for my birthday week. Okay, all right, so again, the question today is, what is the card message of the week for the group and for everyone, anyone who is watching this video right now? For the week of September 6th and 12th, I'm just going to shuffle the cards and pick one. Ooh, look at that. Share your gifts. So if you can see in the photo here, it is 2 women, and they are actually sharing a plate of food, and where they are almost look like, to me anyway, because I really love Moroccan design, it almost like looks to me like sort of that Moroccan building, like a lounge, you know, they're sitting in. Okay, so this card is all about sharing your gift, as simple as it is. And interestingly, like I said, this is my birthday week. So sort of like, gifts and birthday and celebration are sort of like in the theme of this week for me anyway. So this is really I feel a reminder for us that this week, don't be afraid to share your gifts. In terms of, sometimes like we might think, well, I don't know what gifts I have. So think about what really brings you joy, right? Remember, so many card readings, we already talked about that. What brings you joy? What lights you up? And second of all, how can we be of service to other people? Those sharing gift, maybe you're really good at cooking, or even making, cookies, and maybe, you make a batch of cookies and you will share with some friends. Point that I see from this picture, I see two women sharing and eating in a social occasion. So we're talking about celebration. It doesn't have to be a special occasion. It doesn't have to be a birthday. Every day when you are alive, you are living, it's time to celebrate, right? In the past, whatever that has happened, or mistakes or lessons that we have learned have led us to where we are. So even, of course, number one is talking about forgiving, whatever that has happened in the past, because it has led to where we are right now, and it's totally worth celebrating. And number two, even if you are releasing something in moments of transition in your life, maybe you are releasing an old part of you. That was actually what I did last week, or some kind of identity or fears or beliefs that no longer serve you anymore. We can still give thanks and respect and honor that part of us. In the past, now it no longer serves us, but in the past it has, and it has an all function, obviously, and to be able to release with a sense of gratitude. It's also a sense of celebration. I don't know why it's sort of related to this to me. And anyway, also in social community, this year there's so much emphasis on isolation and social distancing and lockdown with the pandemic, and I don't have anything against that, but how we can still create a sense of community, a sense of belonging despite that. So I don't mean physically. If you really can't physically to be in a community, that's totally fine. We are so thankful today that technology has allowed us to really to connect with each other virtually. So this, for example, my mom is turning 70th this week, and we're actually holding a virtual birthday celebration tonight, because my family's in Hong Kong and I'm here in Thailand, and we're also, you're doing this with our relatives and friends from all over the world. So this is also, the chance to share your gift. Maybe in my situation, related to my mom's birthday, my gift is actually to organize an online gathering, which I did for Museflower. Since March, when Museflower was closed down, there was a skill that I sort of acquired, and sort of like just organize a program. So that is my gift to share in this moment of celebration. So just a key takeaway, or to reflect on this card now. What is one way that you can share your gift this week to other people? Your gift, as I said, it doesn't have to be something grand, gift. It doesn't have to be something physical. It could be an act of service. It could be an offering. It could be just getting in touch with an old friend, or checking in with a friend how they're doing, and that is already a gift, as long as there's your presence, your love, and your attention, when you're paying attention, and caring, and you're really shining your light as well in that sense. Alright, so I hope you have enjoyed this week's card reading, all about sharing your gifts. Can't wait to hear how you can share your gifts, or you will share your gifts this week. Feel free to leave your feedback and sharing in the comments below. And as you guys know, I do a personal soul card reading for anyone who is interested to have more in-depth, guidance and clarity, especially if you are in a moment of transition in your life, if you just We do have all the answers within us, that's for sure, but sometimes we're a little bit, we're in a blind spot sometimes, and we just need a little boost. And that's what I'm going to help you. My help is, my card readings are two-way conversations. It's not just me telling you what to do. In fact, I'm going to show you the card in my card reading, and I'm going to ask you what you feel, what you see in the card first, and that's how we start our conversation. And really my role is just to guide you to reconnect back to your soul, to your intuition through the cards. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in this week again, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.